Hey, welcome to another edition of Jerk's Corner. Thanks for everybody that's joining in, everybody who wants to join in. Everybody has no idea that they can join in, but we can tell them later about it. Thanks for coming on the show. You know, today's going to be kind of interesting. I don't have any guests today, and all the guests that were going to come on the show, I think, have gotten the flu or decided that they needed to do something else, which I don't understand, but sometimes that happens. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I'd seen on Google Plus that concerned me a little bit. A couple of riders that I saw and some posts that have been made about them having some accidents. And you know, this seems to be more and more that cyclists are getting hit by cars or having confrontations with cars. And I just wanted to chat about that for just a minute. You know, if you can be more visible out there in some way, shape, or form, with a vest or some reflective stickers, a brighter outfit, some lights somewhere on your bike, boy, be as visible as possible out there. It's just a crying shame that we should be worried about that, but you know, be as prepared as possible. And we'll talk about that a little bit today. We've got some products that might help you out with that later today on the show. Camera's moving. Oh, there we go. That makes me feel better. Also, if you'll notice in the corner here, you can see right here. It's hard to point to something, isn't it? If you look right here, this is kind of like our bat phone. This is directly to Commissioner Gordon. Well, it's not, but if anybody wants to call in and talk to us about something or chime in on the comments, I can answer your phone calls from this phone. So let me know. Is that the ringing? Is that the phone ringing? Ah, sounds like an old doorbell. Oh, that's funny stuff. Dennis is always good there with some kind of laughter in the background when I tell stupid jokes, or a I didn't realize all this was available. Anyway, we wanted to jump over to Adrian in the bike shop. Adrian's going to tell us a little bit about cleaning some chains today. Are you there, Adrian?
Yep.
Okay, take it away, my friend.
All right, so this is a beater bike. I use this for really icky, nasty commuting. I'm not sure if you can see all the detail, but there's just a ton of grime on this thing.
Adrian.
Yes.
Take off your hoodie. The microphone's zipping against the zipper on your hoodie.
Take off your hoodie. That's what. Adrian's about to get down and dirty and take off his hoodie here in the bike shop. There we go. You play some kind of really awkward music now.
No, we should, shouldn't we?
Nah.
All right, is that better? Okay, so this is a single speed, so I just kind of wanted to keep it simple. But there are two very important things that I want to do with this if I'm going to continue riding it through wet weather. And, you know, first of all, lube the chain every now and then. Now there's a few methods of cleaning your chain. I like to use this little brush right here. It's got all these teeth here, so you can kind of get in between all this and just kind of scrub it. Now there's a few chain cleaners out there that you can use. Simple Green is typically what we use because it works on just about any bike part and it's pretty safe. There are other things that you can use that are kind of like a citrus cleaner, but you kind of want to be careful with those because if you run a disc brake, you risk contaminating that brake. But anyway, another good thing is to have a good brush like this, nice and stiff, to clean off your cogs, all that. Definitely want to spray off the excess with water. Water doesn't hurt much. And then another thing is open up those brake pads and take out the wheel and scrub down the brake pads. Even resurface them or cleaning them. Anything really just to keep the grime, because this grime will get on this rim brake surface all right here. and you definitely don't want to wear out your rim sooner than you have to. Now, since we're talking about commuting, I have these lights here. I'm going to turn them on, and they're just wheel lights. I mean, they're kind of hip, they're kind of cool, but more importantly, they keep you visible. And also, you know, you deal with a lot of people that get road rage and don't like cyclists being on the road. I've found that with these wheel lights, and the more lights you have, definitely the more visible you are. And also, with these, it kind of entertains the drivers. So they're kind of more into, looking at your bike rather than being angry at you for being on the road. So that's pretty cool. These are called Cycle Lights. It's a little company out of Arizona. Two young men came into our shop and showed us these lights, and we picked up a few, and so far we've liked them, and we've had good reception from them. We've started seeing them more and more. So I definitely like stuff like this, because, you know, we don't want any cyclists being hit. Well, anyway, that's all I have for today. Remember, squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Thanks, Adrian. Man, I love those lights. They look so cool when you're riding down the road. It looks like these, it's really, really shiny. And you can definitely be seen. That's what we were talking about earlier today. Make sure you be seen out there on the road. Just make a stand in the road. Be out there. Make a presence. Make sure you're seen, and make sure people see you, and that you're known in the road. Did I see a comment come in there?
Nope.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
take a walk through the shop.
Yeah, we're gonna take a walk around the shop today and just kind of show you a little bit about what it looks like here at Jerk's Bike Shop and what we do. Some of the different stuff. Everybody keeps asking me, "Well, we need to come and see your shop," but they might be somewhere else. New Orleans, England. We get all these different people chiming in and talking to us about what does it look like in your shop, and so we're going to get Dennis to walk around the shop and show it off just a little bit so you can see what's going on. In the meantime, I want to throw a question out there to anyone out there that's listening. If anybody can tell me what product Adrian was going to use on the chain to clean it, I'm going to give you one of these Jerk's Bike Shop T-shirts. Well, I can't show it because Adrian now Dennis has got the camera walking around with. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Dennis. This is crazy. Okay, so if you can answer, the first person to answer what product Adrian used to clean the chain, we're going to give away one of these Jerk's Bike Shop T-shirts. So can everybody see that? There it is. That's a little bit better. It's actually a T-shirt. That's the back. This is the front. Okay. And I know Mia Voss is excited about getting her new T-shirt, and I know for sure because I saw pictures. Rhonda Green got her T-shirt already, and she's supposed to be posting some pictures. So we'll be seeing Rhonda Green showing up with her shirt on. Well, she always has a shirt on, but I mean with her Jerk's Bike Shop shirt on. That's what I mean. Okay, so we got Dennis is kind of roaming around the shop there, and he's just kind of showing things off. This is my office. This is where all the technical stuff happens. We try and get everybody taken care of and answering phones and computer work, all that kind of stuff. That's the office. And then down along this section here, this is some of the products that we have available. We have much more than this, but this is a good idea of what you can get if you come into Jerk's Bike Shop. Here's some of the products on there: bar tape and handlebars by Lizard Skins. We've got pedals. A lot of here's the shop right in here. You've seen the shop before a little bit, but here's the shop. There's our bike wash. That's where we take care of any of the bikes that need to be cleaned off and washed, especially this time of year. They get a lot of junk on there. And you don't want your bike to be worn out, so it's better to keep it washed. This is a good view of the. Remember we had All About Pallets on the show. We had Matt from All About Pallets. These are some of the displays that Matt made for us and put them up on the wall so we could have all of our product on there, have our clothes hanging. on those racks. And he also made this bench for me. This is the Jerks Bike Shop bench. That's if you need to wait for a few minutes while we're working on your bike, or we haven't quite finished yet, you can hang out on our bench. And there's Dennis. Dennis, give us a hat tip so we can see you there in the. There's a hat tip from Dennis, right there in the mirror. And if you need to try clothes on, we can. We have a changing room as well. That's next door. And here's just one of the walls that we have, just a display wall that's all barnwood, and kind of gives you an idea of what we look like in here. And there's some helmets. And here's our main floor. 4 bikes right there out on the main floor. It's kind of empty this time of year because all of our bikes don't come until the end of this month or March, so we can't wait till some of the new bikes come. We've got some guys coming to do some displays today. Later on today, they're going to finish hanging some bikes on the wall. That'll be kind of fun. Maybe Dennis is going to go outside and show us what it looks like from outside. There he goes. This ought to be interesting. I've never done anything like this before. So out on this is State Street. It's kind of a busy street out there. Dennis will show us what the shop looks like from the outside. There's State Street, and there's the Murray Theater, and there's the front of our building right there with our sign out front, and our crazy barn light that we have. And hey, we're open. That's good. It's good to be open. And this is kind of a fun thing. We had somebody build a retaining wall for us. It's like a little oh, there it is right there. It's just a handrail, but it's got all kinds of bike parts on there. A lot of those bike parts are moving. And then there's also an old parking meter on there. We thought, how many times have you seen a bicycle parked up next to an old parking meter with a chain around it to protect it? So we thought we'd have that in there, an old parking meter. Anyway, that gives you an idea of what our shop looks like and a little bit more about us and what we look like. There's our menu board up there. Dennis is showing off the menu board of what some of the services that we offer in here. This is kind of a quick overview of what you can have done here at Jerks Bike Shop. There's Flat Attack. That's the best tire sealant on the market. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't anything better. There's some Strider bikes. Those are great for little kids. We love that kind of stuff. Oh, there's Dennis back again. Wasn't sure if you were going to keep going or not.
My arm's tired.
That's good. Dennis just flew in from New Orleans. His arms are tired.
So hold on.
Oh, there's somebody on our phone. Let me see what's going on there. Hello, this is Jerks Corner.
Yeah, Chris Davies is asking, what's the bike hanging in the window with the deep rims?
Bike hanging in the window with the deep rims. Urbis. That is the Redline Urbis. That is a single speed, or it can be set up as a fixed gear bike.
I'm going to go show it off.
And that is the Redline Urbis. And great bike. Yeah, it's like a big BMX bike is what it's designed to look like and what it's designed to act like. It looks like a big, huge BMX bike, and very fun bike to have. I've sold a few here recently, and people just love those. And so Dennis is going to show us that bike again. This is so much fun that we can move around the shop a little bit. This is kind of different. Oh, there it is. That's pretty close. Yep, that's the Redline Urbis. Great bike. Can't say enough about it. It's got disc brakes on it, and a lot of people say why to have a disc brake on a fixed gear bike, but some people aren't as true to form with a fixed gear bike. A lot of people don't want to have an all fixed gear bike. They want to have a brake as well. It's a little more safe, especially for somebody who's just getting into it. After a while, if you got really good with the fixed gear bike, you could always take off that brake if you wanted to do that. Oh, there's my old cash register. I know that that Rhonda from Steampunk Beatery wanted to take a look at that, and Rhonda Green's going to really appreciate it. You can show us the front of it there, Dennis. Dennis is already heading on his way back over here. Okay, so he's going to show us the front of the cash register. This is cool. This is a national cash register from 1903, and I found it at Lightning Pond, and of course you've seen the Lightning Pond, the Pond Boys Lightning Pond, and so I got it from down there, and I love this thing. It weighs about 400 pounds, so it's really heavy, and it's all nickel plated, so it's really. And Dennis is stealing my candy. That's great.
Service from your producer.
Oh. So Dennis brought me back a lollipop from the front of the shop. So Chris Davies, that's a Redline Urbis. We just wanted to let you know that if you have any other questions, boy, feel free to chime in. But that's a great bike for you. Thanks for calling. Thanks. Oh, there's another call. Okay, we got another call coming in. Let's see what that has. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay.
Philip McAdams is asking, at some stage, can you put some details up about the wheel lights?
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, we can put them up right now, as a matter of fact. The name of that company is called Cycle Lights, and they're out of Arizona. And they're great. They're not very expensive. You can get a one wheel done for about $24. And they're very easy to install, and it just requires 2 AAA batteries. And like I said, they're very easy to install, and they're weatherproof too, so you're not worried about those having any issues there. And we'll post some information up there so you can see exactly where that's all coming from. But it's Cycle Lights, and they're out of Arizona. All right, looks like maybe we'll have that posted up here in just a second. Hey, thanks for calling. Jerk's Corner. Bye-bye. Okay, well, we're getting lots of calls in today. That's good. We've got our flashing light on our phone so you can see things are happening in the background. Thanks again for the lollipop. We're all having lollipops here at Jerk's Corner. Everybody should have a lollipop. I did make a challenge out there. If anybody saw that I did make a challenge, did you see that, Dennis? Did you see the challenge?
I actually posted it right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to repost it right now.
Great.
So when we're in the show, guys, and Kirk Sherrod is posting, that's because I'm posting on Kirk's behalf.
Because I'm not that talented yet. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. That's what Dennis is here for. He's the genius behind all of that. But I did post a challenge that everybody ride their bike this week to work. So just ride your bike to work. That's really great. And I had to bring a bunch of equipment today, so I didn't do it today. But I am going to ride my bike hopefully the entire week. And it's really nice weather here. It's a little bit of rainy, but I'm okay with rain. I'm not too worried about that. And it's been warm enough that we can commute to work. And I'm going to start commuting to work again starting this week. So I wanted to just throw that out there and post it. There's a challenge out there. Everybody, just try and ride your bike. Let's see if we can save some fluorocarbons from going into the atmosphere. And you know what? It's just good for you. Just plain old good for you. And it's fun, and you'll feel better at work when you get there. And if you have any questions about commuting to work, or if you need any help with that, feel free to ask me some questions, and we'll try and answer them the best we can. And we don't have all the answers. We got a lot of answers, but the answers we don't have, we will find out for you, and we'll get them for you for sure.
You want to talk about that cool guest that we're going to have on in some future week?
Which one's that?
Guys out of the South.
Oh, yes. There's a company out of New Orleans. We're going to have them on next week, and they are a moving company, and they move people by bicycle. I was just so impressed by this. I had to call them up and get them on the show. So next week they'll be on the show if you're interested in taking a look at that. They created a company around moving people on their bicycles, and it's genius. I'm excited to hear all about it, and I'm excited to have them on the show and tell us all about how they how they come across that and how they can do that. Some of the pictures on their website are amazing. They've got these big trailers behind these bikes, and they're moving pianos and couches and everything. They're doing it by bicycle. I'm impressed by that, and we'll have them on the show next week.
That's some mean training.
That's amazing. I mean, if you want to be, it's kind of like Rocky stuff, you know, like Rocky Balboa, punching away at some meat in a meat locker. These guys are maybe they're not training for anything, but they're towing couches behind. That's got to do something for you. I don't tow a couch behind my bike.
It's like The Biggest Loser when they have that thing where they tow a car.
Yeah.
A quarter mile.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it is like that.
Except they get paid for it.
Yeah.
Well, the winner of Biggest Loser gets paid pretty well too.
Yeah.
$250,000.
$250,000. Maybe we should have a show where the most stuff you can move on a bicycle in a 24-hour period. Wouldn't that be something?
I think those guys would win.
What guys?
The guys down south.
Oh, I know they would. They've all got it figured out. I saw their equipment and everything. I'm impressed. Yeah, and the fact that they're doing it on a bicycle, I mean, that's great. That's great stuff. Oh, looks like we got another call in here. Somebody's calling us. I love this phone. How many people remember how these phones used to work? And you remember the rotary phones? Hello, this is Jerk's Corner. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Ryan Miner's asking, do you have any fat bikes in stock? And where is David Swenson?
Fat bikes, yes, we do have fat bikes. We have fat bikes from Fat Sand Bikes, and they are great bikes. They're not expensive. They're on the lower end of things, and the Fat Sand Bike is designed to just get you where you need to go and do it affordably. We also have our hands on Borealis bikes, and that's why Ryan's chiming in, because he has a carbon fiber Borealis fat bike, and with 4.8 wide tires, and he can go anywhere in the snow on that thing. And thanks for that, Ryan. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for calling. Have a super day. Bye.
Do you think we could find Dave anywhere? Maybe if I check the register, he might show up.
I know why Dennis is asking that, because if anybody has seen the Lightning Pond, the Pond Boys and Lightning Pond, I came on there dressed with this hat and and I was Dave Swenson. I don't even know why I slurred it like that. Maybe I was trying to remember what I was going to say for a last name, and it just kind of came out that way. And so if you ever get a chance to go on and watch Lightning Pond and the Pond Boys, it's a crack up every time you go on there. And if you can go back and watch the Dave Swenson episode where I tried to come in and pawn a buffalo head, that was pretty funny stuff.
We'll put links in. I'll put links in the note myself.
Will you? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
later.
That's kind of crazy. You got to have a little bit of fun on here. I mean, it can't just be all about semantic searches and analytics, which we want, but you know, it's got to be a little bit fun here, and that's what I'm here for, is just to create some kind of. Oh boy, we got somebody calling in here. Who we got now? Thanks for calling Jerk's Corner. This is Kirk.
Yeah, we got Philip McAdams again. He's saying, do all your customers get candy? And thanks for the details on the lights.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If you come in, I have a bucket up front, and I try and reserve it for kids. But you know what? Everybody's a kid at heart, and we have some candy in the bucket up front for anybody that comes in. So come in and see us down here at Jerk's Corner and Jerk's Bike Shop, and we'll give you some candy. and these are dum-dums, and this is my favorite. Wait, that's not my favorite.
I grabbed whatever.
It's awfully good,
goofy.
though. This is a lemonade one, but my favorite one is the watermelon dum-dum. So if you have a favorite dum-dum, let me know what it is. I'll send you one. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
And Philip, just to shout out, if you'll come on the show with us remotely, you've posted some really cool things about bikes, so if you want to come on, I'm sure Kirk will ship you a sucker.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I'll send you one of these really great Jerk's Bike Shop T-shirts.
There you go, Phil.
Okay.
Join us.
Let's do it. And then, again, we're still waiting for that answer. Anybody that knows what that product was that Adrian talked about to clean the chain with, I'm going to send you one of these Jerk's Bike Shop T-shirts.
Can the producer answer?
No, the producer can't answer. You can look back at the feed and see what it was.
I can't right now.
Well, but no, you can't answer. I'm going to give you. You have a T-shirt anyway.
I'll tell you, the answer is rather simple.
Okay. Yeah, it is very simple. Simple. Yeah, very simple.
And you're going to be green with envy when you finally get it.
That is so true. Green with envy that you don't have one of these T-shirts. So it's a simple process. All you have to do is get on there and tell us what product that is. Don't be green with envy about one of these Bike Shop T-shirts. Okay, what else have we got today? Anything exciting? Yes, we always have something exciting. There's lots. There's a lot of things going on here in Utah. That's just one thing I want to talk about. I didn't talk about this before, but I am really excited. I talked a little bit about it, but I want to show this off for everybody. Chris Davies, wherever you are, I want to get that right. How do I get that right?
Here, let me do it. I'm more used to.
There it is. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so this is something that Chris Davies sent me from England, and this is one of his photographs that he took, and I was so excited to get this. It came on this. It's on this metal. It's like an aluminum metal plate.
Yeah, it's aluminum.
And it's just the photograph is put right onto that, and you can't believe how beautiful. I mean, the pictures in this just doesn't do it justice, but it's just a gorgeous photo. And Chris Davies takes these beautiful photos of bicycles and things that are taking place in the world, in the biking world. And he sent this to me to hang up in the shop. And I was thinking I'd hang it right back up here above where the phone is back here in the shop. And I really appreciate it. Thanks, Chris, for sending that to me. That is really great. Now, Chris, I want to say something cool about Chris. Chris is going to come down here to Utah from England, and he's going to go and ride in Moab with us, Moab, Utah, which is, if you haven't been there, it's probably one of the most picturesque, strange places to go ride a bicycle. It's like you've landed on Mars, and you're going to ride your bike on Mars. It's just crazy looking. If you've ever seen any pictures of Zion's Canyon or Moab or anything like that, it's incredible. So if you get a chance to come and be with us, we invite all that want to come. We're going to go ride bikes down in Moab with Chris Davies from England, and he's going to take pictures of us and make us all famous.
Not only that, your producer is going to make certain that we do some live HOA stuff from Moab. You
ride a bicycle?
No. Well, I mean, okay. I'm all right. I used to ride a lot, but no, not so much anymore.
That'll be good. That'll be something to watch right there in of itself. Dennis DUCE on a bicycle. That'll be good stuff.
Something like that. But we'll have live footage. That's what's going to be cool. We're going to have live actual mountain biking in Moab, Utah, one of the great mountain biking places in the entire world.
Yep.
We are going to make history.
Yep. And hopefully when Dennis comes down there, he's not going to wear some type of Dennis DUCE outfit riding. Well, no, not a Dennis DUCE outfit. That would be fine if he did that. Because I've seen that John McEnroe outfit that you have, and you're not going to wear that to biking, are you?
No, not my John McEnroe. Yeah.
That's good.
But those short shorts, those look so good on me.
Okay. I don't even want to talk about short shorts on Dennis DUCE. Okay, so, or anybody for that matter.
But we are thinking of doing a trip, right?
Yes.
You can join us.
Yes. Yes. Please join us. It'll be all posted. Everybody will know. We're gonna have a big old party down there. Everybody's gonna go to Moab, and we're gonna have a great trip down there and take some great pictures on some bikes. We got somebody chiming in there. What are they saying about us? This is fun. I like answering this phone.
Oh, this is a private chat from Miss Mia Voss.
Ah, private chat. Okay, I can't wait to see what that says. She sent me her P.O. box so I can send her a T-shirt. She requires a T-shirt for her show, and so I can't wait to get those all on there. We're gonna have Rhonda have one on, Mia Voss will have one on, and you're gonna have one on.
I'm gonna have one on.
I'll have one on. So
we're gonna have a fun show.
I really am kind of excited to give away this T-shirt, but I haven't seen anybody answering what.
No, we've had comments come in since we asked the question the second time, and since we gave away, like, I mean, seriously, it doesn't get any simpler than the green answer we already gave you.
Yeah, it's very simple. Very simple. Don't be green with envy for this T-shirt, because I know you're going to want it. Okay.
By the way, did you not see the Pond Boys where I bunny hopped over one of my cameras?
I know, that's why I said that. I know you ride bicycles. I worked on your bicycles here in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
I just don't ride like you do.
I don't ride like I do anymore either. I've lost my skills. I don't have any skills. Somebody out there's got some skills. I have a cool bike. That's part of being a bike shop owner. Okay, so anybody else call in? We're going to answer the phone one more time. I see Chris Davies on there. Did he say anything?
Well, yeah, sure. We'll give me a second. Get the bell back up because I was taking pictures.
There it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. Thanks for calling Jerk's Corner. This is the head jerk.
Yeah, Chris Davies says, Ryan's got a question. Let's jump back to that.
Okay, Ryan's got a question. Ryan Miner. Hi, Ryan.
Do you rent fat bikes?
Do we rent fat bikes? You know, right now we don't, but I'm waiting for these fat sand bikes to come. I've got some demos coming, and I am going to start renting fat bikes for people to go and try it out and see what it's like to ride in the snow. Really low tire pressure, so you can ride uphill and go just about anywhere you want to go on a fat bike in the snow. That's a great idea. We're definitely in production for that. We are going to have fat bikes that will be rentable. Thanks for that. Thanks for calling Jerk's Corner.
And we got one more here.
Okay. There we go. Thank you for calling Jerk's Corner.
Okay.
This ought to be good.
Chris has 2 comments. We're going to kick Dennis DUCE out enduro style. Yeah, good luck with that one.
That's great.
And then Chris also says, oh dear, the English guy has to do it again. Pure green, find a nice kid, please. Except the English guy didn't get it right.
Pure green. No, it's not pure green. We're close. He's really close.
You're simply close,
He's so
but you're
simple.
purely off.
But he's purely off. But
hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Say no more. Because isn't that what you say to those English guys over there? You know, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Say no more. Or something like that. It's a terrible accent, but maybe Chris will get that. Okay, Chris, it's close. You're close. I love it. Give me the heads up.
We love giving stuff to kids, Chris.
We love giving stuff to kids. I love it. Every time Chris wins something, he gives it to some kid that comes in. I love it. Because he's in England. I'm going to send him a T-shirt anyway. Okay, that's that question. Anybody that wants to let us know what that real simple answer is for the degreaser that was mentioned on the show earlier.
No one's answered. That's what that noise was.
Oh man, I thought it would be an easy one. We got plenty of people on there. Maybe people are afraid that if they get the right answer that I will send them a T-shirt.
Oh wait, we hadn't thought about that.
I didn't think about that. Maybe they don't want a T-shirt. Maybe we should give away something else. Maybe we should give away one of Dennis's hats. Then we could really get some people interested.
I'm sure everybody would love a hat. A fedora.
A fedora. All right. Well, that is it for our show today. Thank you for chiming into Jerk's Corner. Boy, I just, really take care of yourselves out there. Be careful. Put some reflectors on your bikes. Put some cycle lights on there. Whatever you have to do, be seen. Take a presence in the road, and ride your bike as much as possible, and be careful. And whatever you can do with your advocacy around your city to get people bike lanes or to be more seen, do whatever you have to do. Oh boy, we got both phones ringing now. Oh, let's see. Let's take this one first. This is Jerk's Corner. This is Kirk. How can I help you?
Simply green, Chris Davies says. I'll trade the T for the Wookiee.
For the Wookiee. So Chris Davies really is interested in my Wookiee that's hanging here in the shop. He really wants to get his hands on one of those. And he was pretty close. He's close enough that I'm going to give it to him. It's Simple Green. That's the product that we really like here. It's biodegradable. It's compostable. You can pretty much eat the stuff, and it smells really good too. And it's something that's not going to contaminate. It doesn't have any surfactants in it, so it's not going to contaminate your disc brakes or get into something and ruin a car like that. So, ta-da!
We have a winner.
We have a winner. We have a winner. Chris Davies again. Thanks for winning. Chris Davies, you were great. We appreciate it. Can't wait to see you in Moab in September. We're going to do it around the end of September. We're going to go down to Moab with Chris Davies and anybody else who wants to come along and be with us. Hoping that some other people will want to come and join us for that event. Anyway, thanks again for coming to Jerks Corner. And please be safe out there. Have a great day.